We love our position in the marketplace. We kind of have the nimble spirit of a boutique flavor house, and yet we have the tremendous resources of a world-renowned food company in Conagra Foods. So for us, as we look to position our capabilities, it's really about how do we leverage that speed, that sense of urgency, that willingness to think differently, and complement that with resources of food safety and quality, consumer insights, resources from Conagra Foods that help us understand the importance of brand and reputation. Those are things that at Spicetec Flavors and Seasonings, quite frankly, we do differently and better than our competition.
By being part of Conagra Foods, we understand all the aspects of the ingredients in your finished product, and that has to be successful all the way to the store shelves.
It's truly an advantage to be part of Conagra Foods. We work on many of the brands, all the way from concept to commercialization. Healthy Choice, Banquet, Reddi-wip, Fleischmann's Margarine, Orville Redenbacher popcorn. It gives us a full understanding of what the customer, all the way to the consumer expectations are, and how we can assist it all the way through.
We recognize, as being part of a food company, how important proprietary information is. So when we talk with our customers, we often start off with ensuring they understand how we have firewalls built into our processes so their confidential, proprietary information is really protected. We live that every day at Conagra Foods, so we know how important it is.
We take trends from the food service and culinary world and bring them to retail products. Yogurts, icings, ice creams, cream cheese, dessert toppings, and fillings are all starting to branch out into more adventurous flavors. Sweet trends are heading more toward the exotic and non-traditional. Ginger lime and roasted coconut, cherry with rosemary for enhanced freshness.
We really understand the final application. It makes a huge difference when you're developing a flavor for a customer that you know exactly what they're going to use it in.
We don't just grab a flavor off the shelf for you. We try to understand first what your application is. So for example, if you ask for a lemon flavor and we know that it's for a lemon herb sauce to be served with chicken, we're going to design that much differently, knowing it's a savory application, than a lemon flavor that would be selected for a beverage or a candy.
We show our customers how our products align with current trends. We try to start with a base dish that is well known, like plain yogurt or grilled chicken, depending on the application. Then we'll layer on some of these new exciting flavors.
So the first step is the gold standard created by the chefs, tastes wonderful. Then we will evaluate with the food scientists and also the flavor chemists. And what they need to do is translate that through the commercialization process, so from the bench all the way to the factory, and we have a commercialized selling product that the customer is very happy with and can use in their finished product.
At SFS, we have a lot of experience in terms of reaction chemistry and compound chemistry, and being able to use these tools in developing new flavors customized for the customer really helps us get there much quicker, helps us get a better product to what the customer is really looking for. Manipulating these reactions time and time again, getting the right thing for the customer really gives us an expertise at a level that I don't think anybody else can attain at this point.
Whether it be flavor, whether it be seasoning, or whether it be a reaction flavor, we're able to take something from very beginning, from gold standard scratch, create it in the labs, and then also have a product that comes out of the pilot plant that we taste and say, hey, you know what, this is spot on. Here at SFS, we try to paint a full picture. We try to create the whole picture. Instead of just a tree that's in the middle of the canvas, we try to create that sunrise. We try to create that dew that's on the ground. So when it all comes together, it's a wonderful painting. Our customers are always coming to us saying, what's next? What's new? They're looking for new flavor profiles that they can bring into their business that will really set them apart. Our forward thinking is key into developing recipes that are on trend, developing flavors and seasonings that are on trend. We're always thinking what's next.
So flavor delivery is about the balance of an entire flavor system, not just dropping one flavor in or out. That's the difference in our approach. For example, if you wanted to work on Alfredo sauce and your objective was to deliver more cheese flavor, one of the things that we would ask you is if we could work a little more closely with you on that project overall, break it down and see if you wanted to rebuild this from start, what else would you want to accomplish at the same time in addition to liberating more cheese flavor? What we often find is that when we understand your total objectives, we also begin to elicit other things that you want to get accomplished, like reducing sodium by 10%, increasing the fatty mouthfeel a little bit without changing the nutritional profile. By having that better understanding of your total system, we can help you deliver the right balance of flavor and overall eating experience you're trying to achieve. One of the benefits of working with the whole system is that we can identify cost drivers up front and work to manage those throughout the process while we're achieving the flavor profile desired.
When we leverage our procurement capabilities and the resources that Conagra Foods and our enterprise procurement team has, we bring great global knowledge as Spicetec Flavors and Seasonings. And we not only manage costs, but we also identify the right combination of unique ingredients and great flavors. So ultimately, the customer benefits from our ability to leverage our strategic sourcing.
We come together from the concept all the way to the regulatory paperwork to make sure that we meet the customer's expectations from a flavor standpoint, from a quality standpoint, from a regulatory standpoint, whatever it takes.
Our technical services team works with you out in the field at your facility, in your R&D lab, in your plant to make sure we understand your process, your application, and any restrictions you might have.
I love the idea of house calls. I actually love going to our customers' locations because then it not only allows us the opportunity to understand our customers' business, but it allows us to immerse our capabilities, our thinking processes, our flavors into ultimately, how can we work hand in glove with that customer on the bench?
I remember once working with a customer and explaining that we were going to deliver cost savings, sodium reduction, deliver the flavor profile they desired, and do it in the time frame requested. And they said, "It sounds like you're promising me magic." It's not magic. It's just good food science with talented people working closely together. And that's what we do.